Hey guys, welcome to the Reseller Stew. It's episode number 8, and we're going to be talking about selling on alternative platforms outside of Amazon and eBay. What? There's more platforms than eBay and Amazon? Yeah, so we're going to be talking about that. This was brought up by Tonya, so I hope she has a lot of good stuff. She wanted to talk about Instagram. You better have a list, Tonya.
Oh boy.
Pressure's on.
And then the other ladies will be talking about whatever platforms they sell on outside of eBay and Amazon. So I know we all have different stuff that we kind of try to pimp our wares on. So, but how's everybody doing this week? Yeah, pimp our wares. That's what we do.
Great.
How's the week going? Good? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
How was the 3-day weekend? Was it good on sales or was it
Average.
I did sell 2 pairs of eyeglasses, I have to say.
Hey!
I know. So it's all not for nothing. Not for nothing.
On eBay or Etsy?
eBay. Both of them on eBay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So.
I had like 3 sales all weekend, and then yesterday I had 5 sales within like a 3-hour time frame.
That's crazy. It always happens that way.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But I know you had a lot of stuff to ship out, Nicole.
Yeah, I did about 750 this weekend.
That's
so
crazy.
it's crazy, but that's what I need to be doing, right? Like, that's not even that crazy for me. That's actually kind of low. I was hoping to hit like 900 this weekend, so.
Oh, poor baby. You only hit 7.
I know. It sounds like such a good day. But really, like, this is how I feed my kids, so.
Yeah.
I was looking at my sales graph on the Seller Hub, and they have this new feature now, and I don't really like it. It says, compared to the prior 31 days, you're down 40%.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, why must you show me these things?
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was really bummed. I'm down like 12%, and I was like, wait, don't tell me that. Like, I don't want to know.
Yeah,
I have like a little motivational cat picture next to it, like.
Yeah, like hang in there.
Smiley face, like make it at least like, okay, keep going.
You can do it. That cracks me up. Well, they do have that little irrelevant thing that tells you your growth potential, and all it is telling you like to revise your prices.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if you reduced your prices by half, you could sell these things.
Yeah.
Trying to get back over. I have too many windows open. I need to close this down.
I started roller derby last night.
How'd that go?
It was so much fun.
Are you going to go back?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Are you doing that in conjunction with the Gladiator thing, or are you done with Camp Gladiator?
No, in conjunction for now. I've been sick, so I haven't gone the last week or so. Well, I went last week one time, and then I told my husband once it gets going, I'm gonna have to figure out. I don't know if I can swing both of them, but
that'd be a lot of like muscle.
For sure.
Like I'm all bruised up and.
It's crazy. I played roller derby for a while before I had kids, and you kind of need to be working out and doing it.
Oh my gosh.
It's so much physical work. Like if you don't keep yourself in shape, like I would definitely recommend at least hitting the gym a couple times a week. Otherwise, you're just gonna like.
That's what the girls were saying. They were like, because basically you're in a squat position the whole time on your skates, and you're just like, what? So you got my legs, my back, like this muscle hurts that I didn't even realize. I know this is not a show about roller derby, but.
So Margaret's having like continual leg day. She's like.
Yes, so the girls are like, yeah, I'm vacuuming, like in this squat position, or I'm cooking, and anyway, it was fun. So I'm excited about it.
So are you gonna join like a team or a league, or what do you?
Yeah, this group has a team, and but you have to like place. First, you have to do, once you get a certain time, then they'll invite you to start coming twice a week for 2 hours each time, And then from there, like, they continue training you until you're ready to join the team. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Portland is super competitive in roller derby. Like, our roller derby teams are crazy. And, like, the whole city will show up to watch the teams play. I never, like, got on a team or anything. I was never that good, but it was fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. It looks like a lot of fun, so we'll see.
So, what was I going to say? You want to go ahead and get started with our topics for the week? Did anybody have any really great finds going sourcing, finding things?
I did. I found something just this morning. I found this Miffy plush.
Oh!
What did those sell for?
Well, one just like this one is going for, but it's brand new in the box, $188 on Amazon.
Oh.
But so I'm going to try and move it on eBay, probably for about, I don't know, 30, 40.
That's
Because
the girl.
it's used.
That's the girl one, right?
Yeah.
Her little brother is like the neediest little person.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, where are their parents?
I've been wondering that too.
Why is this 8-year-old taking care of this toddler?
It's not as bad as Caillou.
I was about to say, like, oh my gosh,
Oh.
bananas.
Are any of y'all remember or like the Facebook page Scary Mommy?
No.
Oh, they had an entire post about Caillou.
I need to
If
get on
you want to
that.
see the F words come out, read the Caillou post.
Okay.
And all the names they called that poor little boy.
Oh.
He's so whiny. Oh my gosh.
It was bad. What about you, April? Did you pick up anything good? I know you were sourcing.
I'm always sourcing. I picked up these boots.
Ooh, pretty.
What are they?
Durango?
Old Gringo. So old
Yeah.
white man?
Well, I don't know. Look them up.
That's what that means. Old white man.
Okay.
Let's see.
They're made in Mexico, and they're pretty cool.
Old Gringo.
They look cool.
They're really awesome.
And are both of them in the same condition?
Huh?
I said, are both of them in the same condition? Did you check
Is-
out?
is the-
Check
Is
the
the right
bottom.
one in the same condition as the left?
Yeah.
You didn't have to fight a pirate?
Wow, those sell for a lot of money. That's a great score. What'd you pay for those?
$6.99.
Are you kidding? Oh, wow. Our stores have the boots. I guess it's just because we're in the South. They can be the most, like, messed up, cold, got a hole in the bottom, and they want, like, $19.99 for them. Like, minimum price on boots is $19.99.
Things are really, really cheap here. I always say that that's how I'm able to make a living. Is that the cost that I'm paying for my items is really low.
They have got some great boots in that brand. Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking at them and I'm like, whoa, I want all of these.
Those are awesome. Yeah.
Did you get them at Goodwill?
Yes. Actually, I was in Cleveland that day, and a friend of mine hid them inside of a couch. So when I got back, I had my son like digging in this couch bed to find them. So, you know.
I wonder if people do that. If they like stuff other items underneath the cushions and then like buy a couch.
Don't give it my ideas. Guys,
It's all
don't
like full of merchandise. Like, they do that all the time where they don't.
Someone was like, where do these boots come from?
They do that all the time. Like some stores, they don't check like the boxes. Like they don't open the boxes. Like my daughter, when she bought the Littlest Pet Shop and it was a little storage box and had Littlest Pet Shops in there, I could have just stuffed all kinds of things in there. They didn't even open it up. Not saying that I would do that. I'm not. I always feel like if you steal something, then that item is like cursed. It's always like broken, or like the person, like if somebody bought it, like if you sold it, then they would be like the buyer from hell. Oh, are we echoing?
Yeah, when April talks, I see your little volume dots popping up.
Okay. Isn't it's yeah, they said it's echoing. Maybe I should refresh. I wonder if I refresh if it'll go away. Oh, April refreshed. We'll see if April fixed it, and if not, I'll refresh.
So hey, while we're waiting, since we talked about the boot, we should have
Nicole got some boots.
I did get some boots, you guys. So, I was at Goodwill
She's like, I
yesterday.
got boots. Okay, that's it.
They are. The pirate boots. Look at, don't they remind you of a pirate? Well, an actual pirate owned these. Look, Peg Leg Pirate. So these are Anthropologie boots. They're sold at Anthropologie. They're Chihuahua, and they're super nice leather boots. And I saw them on the shelf, and they were $20, which I'd never spend $20 on anything. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna get these. And I saw this ones that were super beat up, that I shouldn't be touching with my hands, and I bought them. And then I got them home, and I realized the other side is completely clean.
Oh, man.
Like, this boot is brand new. So I made up this whole funny story on my eBay listing about how a pirate owned these, and I battled her, Polly the Peg Leg Pirate, and I battled her, and I stole her famous boots, and don't worry, she's not going to come back for them. And I'm retiring as a pirate, and I'm ready to give them away to the next person, and I listed them for $75.
So, are the bottoms like actually worn, or are they one's just dirty and the other one's not?
No, it's actually worn. So they have like, if you can see, that has like the lace or the stitching.
Oh yeah, because I was thinking, oh, maybe they stepped in a nasty puddle on one side. But no, yeah,
for
that's
a really long time. I'm walking
on the other side has like a mark, but you can. This has never been outside. Like I can tell just by looking at it.
Yeah, that's definitely amputee or pirate or
pirate.
I like the pirate.
Pirate sounds better.
That was so funny.
There's an eBay sellers, like a husband and wife or boyfriend girl couple, that have I think it's called Eco Bunny, but they write stories about their items, and then they're like, and this is why Jenny likes it, and then it like describes like why she likes that item. And I just think it's funny. Like they do it for every single listing. I haven't looked at it in a long time. Maybe they stopped, but they used to. They would write stories about the item, and then they would say like, oh, well, this is why so and so, whatever her name was, likes the item, and she's like, oh, it's super soft and wonderful. I don't know if she really talks that way, but it's super soft and wonderful and blah blah blah. And I love the color blue.
Yes. Here's my question for Nicole. Nicole, where did you pick the boots up from?
A Goodwill.
All right.
Oh, you just lost your sound, April.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have picked up a pair of shoes that they were really unevenly worn, and it was actually two separate pairs. And eventually, the matching shoe did come out. So I would just keep an eye on that.
I've seen that too. I have seen where there was like men's dress shoes, and I picked them up, and one of them was just in not the right condition. They were both used though, but one just wasn't in the right condition. And when I walked around a little more, I found another pair of shoes that was opposite land.
I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled. It's the one I go to like almost every day. It's right down the street, so I stop in all the time. So I'm definitely gonna keep my a lookout for them because that'd be awesome.
Sue Sowen said that there is a website for shoe exchanges for people that are amputees.
Ooh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Buys multiple pairs of the same shoe because he loves this particular shoe, so he'll buy like 2 or 3 pairs of that shoe. When one wears out, he'll have another pair. So.
Yeah, I would check the size too. I've bought shoes and got home, and one was a 9 and one was a 9.5.
I got two left one time.
My first thought was, oh, they're different sizes. Like these are probably different, but no, they're the same.
Yeah, I bought some boots one time. They were fireman boots, and they were 2 left boots. And I'm like, did somebody get home with 2 right boots? Like, Savers doesn't take returns, but they took that return. And they were $20. And I was like, hey, I bought these last night, and it's 2 lefts. And they actually gave me my money back. But I was really sad because they were brand new, and they sell for $150. Oh. I was like, dang it.
Cool. All right, you want to get to the topic? Sorry, go on.
Yeah, do the topic. Go on, lady.
You first. Tonya, you go.
Okay. Well, whenever I list an item on eBay, I just choose my best picture, and then I'll go and I'll post it on Instagram and give a short little description, how much I'm asking for it, and the hashtags. The hashtags are how people are going to find your items, so that's really important. And then, like in my bio for my Instagram, I have a link to my eBay store.
So they're not actually buying from your Instagram. They're going to your eBay store to purchase it.
Well, they could do either or if they wanted, because I put PayPal accepted.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know a girl who sells on Instagram. Thrifty Teresa, and she has a YouTube. But she sells stuff on Instagram as well. But like that, there's like a whole group of people that do that, like selling baby clothes and whatnot through their Instagram, and they get paid through, like, once they get the PayPal invoice sent and paid, then they ship the item.
Yeah, I do it. So I dress my kids in really expensive, like, European clothing, which sounds crazy. So they wear a lot of, like, mini Rodini and, like, all these, like, weird brands that, if you guys know what I'm talking about, like, you kind of know what I'm talking about. And there's, like, a whole little group of moms who buy and sell that stuff on there. And so I have a separate account that's just for my kids, where I buy a ton and I sell on there, which I'm going to keep separate. Like, I'm not going to share that information with you guys, but I do it for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. I've tried a few things. I haven't had any sales off Instagram yet.
So, do you feel like the market is really for clothing, apparel, maybe jewelry, and maybe like cute housewares, like decor?
Yeah, probably smaller stuff, but I've seen people do like crafty stuff too, like
I can understand that.
Like that kind of thing.
I think whenever I try, because I'm always one to try to incorporate, like, oh, if there's a free platform and I can put my stuff on it, I'm there, you know. And so when they were talking about selling on Instagram, I'm like, oh, well, that's really interesting. So I set up an Instagram account, but then at that time, that was when I was predominantly doing a lot of parts. And I was just like, nobody wants like a coffee filter on their Instagram.
I'm into that. I'm like,
what is that, a water reservoir? Hashtag must have. You know, like, so I didn't really get to do anything with it because I just didn't have anything that was worthwhile. I think now, like, I think what I could do is like the stuff that I think is interesting enough to pin, which like that Hello Kitty back there is pinned, and I get lots of Hello Kitty fans that repin it and stuff like that. So I might actually try it. I'm gonna have to talk to Tonya. You're gonna have to tell me the hashtag.
I think the idea with it, like Instagram is really, really have to network. So you have to really be able to connect with the other sellers. And that's how, like, you have to make this big network. Like, I know all of these moms who are doing the same thing as me, and you have to be super friendly and outgoing, and that's really the way that the kid stuff works, at least.
Like, I'm going to fail.
I saw your pattern, the pinafore pattern, Margaret.
Oh, yeah.
So you could have gotten way more for that. That style right now is so hot from the homemade groups.
Really?
You could have probably got $50 for that, because that, like, heart-shaped with the, like, that, I saw that and was like, oh my god, that style is what everyone is making right now.
And that's what I thought. It was like, I know, because the other from that line was like going for like $3 or $5. I was like, I'm going to sell it for $13.
Yeah, you still did good, but if you guys find patterns like that, it's hot.
I got to do a little more research. But anyway.
I had a question and then it like went away. You saw it come and then it went
whoosh.
So how do you feel is best to set up like your people? You know, like your little group of people that follow you. Do you just initially, when you're first starting out, go in and start like, I don't even know what it's called, liking, following, gramming up, whatever?
You have to make sure that your account isn't private, right? Because with your hashtags, anybody can come and like your picture and find it, and you know what I mean? The hashtags are really also how people are going to find you.
I would suggest making a separate account. So I have like a very private account, and then I have a separate account that's just my children's clothes, because a lot of the buyers also, like, they don't want to see all your personal pictures, right? Like, they might have a feed that's just clothing, and so if you're posting pictures every day that aren't clothing, they don't really want to see that, so they'll unfollow you. So just make sure that you kind of have a separate account and you're using the right hashtags and you're talking and communicating and buying. You know, in the beginning I was spending more money than I was making.
Right, right.
Okay.
I have 2 separate accounts too. So I have one that's just Thrifty Treasures and then a personal one also.
I'm gonna have to figure it out because I have some stuff I think will qualify. Like I said, the stuff that I think is good enough to pin, I think I could, you know, because I only pin stuff that's like kind of like popular, you know, or collectible or something that, you know, like, oh, here's a Pokemon, you know, and I need to send your kids that Pokemon, Margaret. It hasn't sold yet. I think I have it overpriced.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to knock the price down by half, and then if it doesn't sell, then your son's getting a
they saw it in your video, and I was like, no, look. They're like, look, Mommy. I'm like, oh, gosh. We have so many Pokemon plush, too. I'm like, do you know how much I can sell that for, kids?
It's like this big, though. It's like 20 inches or something.
I'm surprised he's not selling.
I think I overpriced him, but it was only because he was the only one that size. And, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to sell at Christmas. I thought somebody's girlfriend was going to buy it for them, and it was going to sell.
Did you pin it?
I did. I did pin it. And it gets repinned. It just doesn't get sold.
It's not sold.
What about you, April? Do you have any, like, do you think your clothes and stuff that you could do on Instagram?
Possibly, more than likely. Do I? No, and here's why. I have a personal Instagram account that I don't really know how to use. And I'm not enough of a social person that I want to learn how to use it. So I go through these long periods where I deactivate it and I don't even use it, and then I'll reactivate it. Ronnie Hart actually just sent me a request to follow me a couple of days ago because I commented on something that he posted. But it's just not for me. I'm not into social media all like that.
I was trying to see like if there was like a Udemy course for selling on Instagram.
I'm going to look and see. I think Thrifty Teresa may have done something about that.
There is a really expensive marketing on Instagram course about fan growth. It's like $300.
Teresa.
Let's look at YouTube. Let's see.
I'm looking up Thrifty Teresa's right now because I could have sworn
Selling on
Instagram's a weird place, right? So my husband's best friend is a model, and she used Instagram to like grow her modeling business. She's got like 500,000 followers, and she's done like magazine covers, and it was all through like her Instagram following. So if you network right, you can grow really big there. So
yeah, Thrifty Teresa has one called Using Instagram for Etsy Promotion and Direct Selling. So.
Yeah, I was looking at selling on Instagram on YouTube, and she came up first.
Oh, awesome.
And then we're like the fourth one down, and we're live. And then
everybody get some information in here.
Yeah, we need to put some good content because we're coming up. And then Jason Smith had one where a lady named Kim Petty.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch this, and then we'll have to do a follow-up post about like what we've learned. If you want to do that, like what we've learned or how we're trying to incorporate this, I think it would be a great post to put in the group.
Yeah,
right. And I use my phone too for everything.
Yeah,
like for Instagram.
Okay.
I forgot about that show.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so we'll do that. So we'll do a follow-up post about what we're learning and how we're incorporating it and what we're using as resources. Like I just did when people are like, well, how do you do it? I don't know how. Well, I went and looked to see if there was a course, and I went and looked at YouTube to see if there was videos, and I'll probably take a look at some blogs. I'm sure there are some. So.
Okay, is there a challenge? Like, how many items should we also cross-list on Instagram before next week?
That sounds fun.
5.
We could do that. So let's
10,
learn how to do it.
10.
Let's learn how to do it first,
Okay.
and then we can set up a challenge.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I want to just add that you really need to niche it on Instagram if you're going to be successful.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to just put everything over there. Like, I follow people who do vintage. I follow people who do just Pyrex. Don't just, like, take all of your good items and put them there. Like, only do patterns or only do, like, a certain thing. And then you're going to get people who are following you just for that. And I think that that is how most people on Instagram are successful.
I've seen the Pyrex ones for sure.
Yeah, I like those too.
Do you think that setting up separate Instagram accounts for the different niches is something?
Yes.
Like,
And
like how you do different pin boards. You know, you got different pin boards for different stuff.
And the way you're going to end up doing it is you're going to throw everything on there at once. So you're going to, like, do preview posts. So you'll take all pictures of all the items that you're going to post, and you're going to do it throughout the week, put your preview post up, and be like, hey, this is coming at, 7 a.m. or whatever time on Tuesday. And you want to keep putting that and asking people to share it. And then you share other people's things, and they share your things. And then that's kind of also how you can build it. And then you want to put everything up all at once, and then people will battle for it, right? So you can even do best offer on there, and that best offer is actual best offer. Like, best offer until 9 p.m., and then you'll have people increasing their bids on it.
Okay. Okay, so Nicole is our mastermind of the group, so we know who to come and ask. All right.
But again, it's not something that I want to, like, get super into, because it's something I do for personal reasons. It's my daughter's stuff, and I don't really share my kids on here. So, like, I'll share what I know, but I'm not going to share my store.
Oh, no, nobody was asking you that. I was talking about you for informational purposes.
Yeah, no, just for the viewers, just so they know that. Like, I'm not, a lot of people will message me, and I just want to let you guys know ahead of time that I'm not going to share that.
There you go. All right, so let's talk about other platforms. So we covered Instagram. What do any of you what do y'all sell on?
I sell on, Etsy, obviously, and then we have a antique booth, an echo again, antique booth, and then just local garage sales, like garage sale. I don't know if y'all have garage sale where you are, but it's like kind of like a Facebook garage sale thing, but separate.
I think I got an email a couple months ago that garage sale had finally hit the area.
Yeah.
Because I had apparently signed up for it, but I never did log in and see what it was.
I like it because there is an echo again. I can choose the local areas, like there's Bay Area Mommy Market, that's the one that I'm on, and it's only women. So it's a lot more, I feel a lot safer about it.
So what do you sell, like what do you feel like is appropriate things to sell on garage sale?
Shoot, I sell everything on there. Just stuff around the house, my kids' books that I'm cleaning out, kids' toys that I'm cleaning out, random stuff. I actually just, like, some of the stuff I was pulling off of eBay because it was duds. Like, I've been selling some of that there. So just kind of everything.
And it's easy and fast because you can do it all on your phone, too.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Tonya likes to do stuff on her phone.
Except for eBay. Sorry, Nicole. I'm old school.
Have any of you tried your phone? Have you tried it, Tonya?
I just don't have the patience for it.
I think it takes too long.
I'm so used to using my fingers, on the keypad.
How long does it take you guys to do a listing on the computer? Have you timed yourself?
It's like less than 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah. It's about 3.5 to 4 minutes for me.
Do you use Snap Post or do you just go through the eBay app?
Just the eBay app. It works for me.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it.
Every time I've tried the app, it just takes me like 4 times as long for some reason. Like, I think it's item specifics. It just like take forever. I'm like,
I'm willing to bet that there's like a break in people who are addicted to keyboards, and that's like the mobile app. Because I was probably like one of the last years that they were teaching keyboarding in school, so I'm addicted to my keyboard, and I cannot. I mean, I'll upload pictures from my phone, but I still list from the PC. Even though it's not the most convenient thing in the world, I still list from a PC because I need the keyboard.
Yeah. My husband's like that. We have look at this keyboard that we use. It's like ancient, but he's obsessed with this specific keyboard. And I keep trying to get a new one, and he's like, no, that's my keyboard.
Oh, yay! I just sold something that I bought yesterday. No, I bought these yesterday. I did retail arbitrage.
Oh.
Check them out. I bought these Converses
Ooh,
nice.
for $25 on clearance at Marshall's.
Those are nice.
And they just sold for $69.95.
Sweet.
Bye.
Mhm. Yay!
I like the red sparkly ones. They're like, remind me of Dorothy.
Well,
Yeah, I was going to say, what kind of keyword to use?
Valentine's Day.
I have black sparkly ones, but I would red.
Yeah, these are awesome. They were $25. It was the only pair they had.
What size are they?
These are a 10.
Oh, okay.
So was it free shipping or was it plus shipping?
I did do free shipping, but I did Smart Post. So,
Nice. You doubled your money.
yeah, depending on where it's going, it'll be, $8 or it'll be $8.
Cool.
Yeah, that was fast. That's from less than 24 hours. I posted these last night, so it's probably took them 12 hours to sell because I was posting at about 10, 11 o'clock.
I just picked up a silver sparkly pair. Am I echoing?
I'm
A little
gonna
bit.
mute.
Go ahead and talk again. We'll see if it was Margaret.
Okay, I picked up a silver sparkly pair at Goodwill, for $6.99, but I'm keeping them for me.
Okay, so sorry I got a little off track there with my excitement. April, do you sell on anything besides the normal eBay, Amazon platforms? And
Well, I do a little selling on OfferUp with big things that I don't want to ship. Baby items, especially, I can do well on OfferUp. The Facebook buy sell trade groups, the local ones, I'm pretty active in those. Mostly buying, but I do some stuff.
okay, I did a mass post yesterday because I thought it was so exciting. So I posted it in like 5 groups about the Facebook little button that now says sales groups. Did y'all see that on your Facebook? Some people didn't have it, so I think it's like slowly rolling out.
I'm gonna go see.
But I'll show it to you. Hang on, I'll screen share it with you. If you give me uno momento.
I have it. I haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah, some people didn't have it. People in your group didn't have it. There was like 2 of them that commented right away that they didn't have it. But here's the button here. You can see it wasn't there before. It's in your favorites, and it says sale groups. And then it'll bring up the groups in your area. You can see like it pinpoints them. And then it has all of the groups, and then it has like more groups. Like there's a Nike Air Jordans and cell phones and sneakers and just everything. So yeah, if you click on that little button, because I know people before had said that they had a hard time finding like sales groups when you said, oh, Facebook, you can sell on Facebook, and they're like, how, what, how do you find these groups? And normally you'd have to go up to the search and put like your town, like Austin, sales group or Austin garage sale or something like that. So now they've actually incorporated, and they're really trying to push the selling on Facebook thing, because if you go to buy something, they're making changes. It's like I've noticed in the past month they're making changes like every week. But if you go to buy something in your when you comment on the item, if you message the person, it'll actually put a pay for this item button on your messenger for Facebook. And so they're like constantly making these little changes. They had a change that I wish they would bring back, where they used to have that you could write one post and then you could click a little checkbox and you could post that post to every other sales group that you selected, and it would just mass post it. That option went away.
Started that.
Did they? Okay. Yeah, it's great because then you don't have to copy and paste everything. But then also I noticed yesterday when I was posting some stuff, they took that away and they added a new feature that said post publicly. I don't know where it's going, maybe to a classifieds or something. Maybe they're doing it. It says post publicly is not going to be shown on your timeline. So I don't know where it's going, but it was like get more, views or whatever for your item if you post it publicly. But it doesn't it's not on your actual page. So I don't know where it's going, but so yeah, I've tried to start doing that with. Normally, I didn't have a lot of success with selling on Facebook because I don't know, people just don't want my crap. But I got all those pallet boxes yesterday, and in those were like pairs of shoes that were only selling for like $20, $25 free shipping. And I was like, these are brand new. I can put these on Facebook. It was like red rain boots, and really cute riding boots, like gray riding boots and stuff like that. But they were only like $20, so I put those on there. Hopefully somebody will want them. Buy my stuff. Like
Right.
I just don't have success. I think the only thing I've ever successfully sold was a Christmas tree stand that I bought to sell on eBay, and it was just too big to ship.
Nicole makes me want to start selling clothes again, though.
Yeah.
I know. I don't even like clothes, and she makes me want to sell clothes.
You're welcome. Maybe. Do you guys ever do like consignment stores?
One more time?
Do you guys ever sell at consignment stores?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I do. I have one I go to.
I have furniture and stuff.
So I worked at one for 8 years. I talked about it, and then my partner owns a consignment store, the one that I used to work at. So it's a really great place for bigger items. Like if you guys go to a garage sale and there's like anything little tykes, like the slides or anything like that, kids' consignment stores eat that stuff up. Like the houses. Like in the summertime, she drives around and she just goes and buys all of those that she can find, and they sell instantly. And she'll buy a house for like $20 and flip it for $200.
Wow.
Nice.
So, and even if you're only making half of that, that's still $80, and you don't have to deal with it.
That's a good point. There are a couple kids consignment stores, and there's a fancier one that I've sold furniture at.
Yeah.
But that's a good point. Yeah.
We just had in our town, we just have an uptown cheapskate, which we didn't have before. They're not open for buying items, but they are open for selling items. So this morning I got a bunch of stuff from Goodwill, and we only took 3 items, but it was interesting.
That's cool.
Have you guys tried? I know, Margaret, you said OfferUp. Or April, you said
I think April did.
somebody said OfferUp. I obviously have no
I haven't
intention.
tried it. Yeah.
I've tried it. I posted my daughter's dresses. She loved fancy dresses. The little girl ruffledy, sparkledy, just where are you going in that kind of holiday dresses. But she would wear them on a normal, regular basis. And so I have a ton of them because I would buy them at the thrift store, or I'd buy them on clearance. And anytime I saw one that was really cute, I'd just pick it up because it would be $5 or $6. So I have probably 20, ranging in size from 4 to 10, and I tried to list those on OfferUp. I really thought that they would do well, and I only put them for $8.
Yeah.
$8 or $10, and nothing. I'm doing something wrong. I'm obviously doing something wrong. My stuff just can't be that undesirable that nobody says anything about it. I have to be doing something wrong, or
I don't think OfferUp is a good app for clothing. I really don't. I don't think it's the right market.
You don't think so?
No.
What do you think is a good thing to sell on OfferUp then?
Electronics. I mean, I think you could probably do big, bulky things, household items,
Yeah.
stroller, car seats. games, video games, that sort of thing.
Hey, Deb, try muting yourself.
Me? Am I echoing again?
I don't know. Okay, try again, April. No, you talk, April.
Oh, you guys didn't hear any of that?
Wait, no, it's echoing again.
Ha! It wasn't me.
I didn't hear the echo that time.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, well.
Okay. We just can't get ourselves together. We just all need to go mute. We'll just mute for the next 15 minutes. And we can just hold up those written paper signs.
There we go. We'll just write it.
So I had a really interesting experience this weekend that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hosted a baby shower, and there was this guy there, and my friend had told me that her best friend and her husband did eBay, and they were millionaires, and they had done all this crazy stuff. And so he was there, and so of course I was like, oh, hey, you, let's chat. Because I wanted to talk to him about how he was making so much money. And he started talking to me, and it's crazy what he does. He does eBay, Amazon, and Bonanza, and he's like, you need to get yourself on Bonanza. Like, I do really well, and it's so easy. And he's selling, like, golf cart stuff. Like, he has, like, a niche.
Right.
But they started just selling stuff from auctions when they started, and they've like grown. And he used to have a background in marketing, and he was saying that he makes YouTube videos just for the links. Like, he doesn't care about the viewers. Like, everything he sells, he just has like a YouTube video up with like the links for it. So if someone is searching for that specific item, the YouTube video will pull up. It's super weird. Like, he has all this crazy stuff that he does in addition for marketing.
Deb was talking about doing that.
Yeah.
Like, not because I do it with things that move and make noise and stuff. But she was saying she was going to do it for everything. Okay, but go on.
What do you do?
eBay. No.
Videos?
Videos, yeah.
Yeah, I've started making videos of things just because it looks like it gives people the ability to touch it. Almost.
Well, he does it because he doesn't even care about like the product. Like, it doesn't matter. He like just shows the product and that's it. But he's saying the links are what matters. So when you Google search something, YouTube pulls up generally before anything else. And so his links are pulling up before even like the local stores.
Wow.
So he does it, so he has 200 SKUs on Amazon right now, like private labeled, and he does it for every single one. That way his items are being pulled up before everyone else's.
That's really smart. Yeah, I just do it because I feel like it helps the customer be able to feel and feel an inanimate object. Having a video just kind of puts things in a different perspective.
So did he say that I'm sorry. Did he say that he added the video list into his eBay listings as well, or just did it just to have it?
No, he doesn't add them in the listings. Like, he literally only uses it for marketing.
But he'll have like a link to his eBay item in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you open it, it's just like his eBay item.
Got it.
Or his Amazon item. So it's just a way to get your stuff above everybody else's without paying money to do it.
Did you open another eBay? Oh, we did that together, right? I made a new one too. I forgot. Never mind.
Yeah, because I have a what I call the Pinching Pesos shopping booth, and I post all my product videos over there separate from my normal account. But I do put the links, or I at least put a link to my store if the item's going away. If it's not a good till canceled listing, then I'll put just a link to my store. In there, some of those videos have like 6,000 views.
Wow.
Like, for a loving family van. Or Ni Hao Kai Lan, I think, has like 5,000 views.
Yeah.
It's like just a great way to market. And now at this point, he's doing like multiple, like he has like a whole range of items, and so it's just his way of marketing is to do YouTube videos for the products with links in it. And I was like, wow, that is really smart, especially if you're going to be selling 50 of the same product. It only takes a couple minutes to do that.
Yeah, that's what people were asking me, because I had said that, I was basically doing it in this experiment, because I've always done videos for things that moved and made noise, but I was like, will having this video in my listing kind of help sales? And so I was doing like a little, experiment with it, and I lost my train of thought. Oh, people were asking me, well, doesn't that add a whole lot of time? Isn't that taking up a lot of extra time? But really, when you're taking pictures, if you take 45 seconds to shoot a video, I have an iFi wireless card in my camera. It automatically loads the stuff to my computer. I just sit down when I'm listing and I start uploading the video. It's a 45-second video, so it takes like a minute to upload. And then I just copy the title that I've just created in the listing, and I copy it over to the YouTube video. And then when I'm done with the listing, I submit it, and I take the link and I copy it and put it in the description and press submit. It really adds 2 minutes tops. Like,
I'm going to try
the whole
it.
process. It doesn't take a whole lot of time at all. I'm going to put in the comments the YouTube video converter program, like the HTML converter that I use. It's super easy. It makes the listing, it makes the video mobile.
Oh.
So I recently discovered that your video will show up in the eBay app in the item description.
If you use this or just in general?
If you use the HTML converter that I'm going to put in the comments.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So now I'm going to try Instagram and YouTube.
We have so much to do.
I'm going to try anything, though. Well,
I recently reset up my Bonanza store. I had it set up for a really long time, and I just didn't have very many sales. I would get like one a month, When they started their whole new paid advertising for basically where they would put you into Google Shopping, put you into Bing Shopping, Yahoo Shopping, all the little, and you just paid a percentage if the item sold. You didn't pay per click, so that's great. You only paid if the item sold off of the ad click. When they started doing that, I noticed a real big uptick in sales at that time. It went from, 1 or none a month to like 4 or 5, which is not a huge amount, but hey, it's
sales. Yeah.
And then I guess I had a payment that didn't go through, and I owed them $6, and they suspended my account. And so, and then they wanted $25 to reactivate it, and I was like, nah, forget you guys. I ain't paying $25 to reactivate you. But they started this, they've always kind of had a web store thing, but they started a new kind of process for the web stores where it's not your booth as a web store, it's an actual, separate store. With its own domain, and it pulls. I was really intrigued with the fact that it automatically synced your Amazon FBA items.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because normally when you have a program that syncs, like TrueGether is a free, it syncs with eBay, and they'll sync with Amazon too, but it only pulls merchant fulfilled. And somebody else, there's another one that only pulls merchant fulfilled, and this was the first one that I had found that actually syncs your FBA stuff. So, and you can just multi-channel fulfill those items. It's really cheap to multi-channel fulfill. If you've never looked at it, go into your inventory that you have at Amazon and just make a fake multi-channel fulfillment order and look at the fees. They're super cheap, like $7. That includes shipping.
Oh.
Yeah.
I may have to look back into the Bonanza thing then, because I got annoyed with them.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes.
Another one that I use, which I don't get any sales on, but I use it as a storage for all of my listings, is Attaway. Attaway will keep all of your deactivated listings. So I have thousands of listings just sitting in storage over at Attaway. And so if I ever have something on eBay that fell off, I don't have to make the listing again brand new. I can go over there, search my deactivated listings, copy the title, copy the description, take the pictures, put it back on eBay. Because, sometimes things fall into that eBay black hole. I don't know where they go, but they fall into the black hole. So that's another resource that I use is Attaway. Like I said, I don't get sales over there, but it's great for storing your things. Also, if you have an item that you can't find, I've used it to see, like, wait, did it sell, or did I have it listed? What happened to it? And I've looked over there to see, like, what was going on.
Cool.
That's my tips. That's all I got. I guess nothing else.
Yeah, so I'll try that. I'm gonna look back into Bonanza again, but I don't know.
Okay, so I've already put the link for the HTML converter. If you're talking, April can't hear you.
Well, I was starting.
It's still cutting out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I had a Bonanza booth, but I kept selling things that had already sold on eBay, so I deactivated it.
I have actually heard that their deactivation is now real time. It's not 24-hour. I could be wrong. I said I heard that information, so it is secondhand.
Huh.
But somebody said the other day, they're like, oh, I just sold an item, and it's so cool because Bonanza already deactivated it. In eBay. They sold it on Bonanza, and it got deactivated on eBay. Like,
Oh, that's handy.
right.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
soon.
That was some of the stuff that bothered me. Like, oh.
Yeah, because I did that before, too. I sold things that I had already sold. That's why I wasn't willing to pay the $25 to reactivate it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I left. I was like, I ain't got time for this.
I think everybody that sold on Bonanza has that story. They're like, yeah, I sold that thing like 3 months ago, and then I sold it again this morning.
Oh, I like your mug, Deb.
Yeah, some crazy women that I ran into like gave this to me. They were like, oh my god, I got you a Houston mug, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I love it. Yeah. Oh, I just spilled coffee all over my shirt.
Oh,
Does anyone do swap.com?
No, what's that? Let's take a look.
What?
I said, let's take a look-see and see what that is.
It's like an online consignment. So since I buy my clothes by the pound, and I get so much of them, a few people have suggested that I start sending the ones that aren't going to make me, a lot of money on eBay because they'll do all the work. You just send in the boxes.
Is it like ThredUp?
Yeah, but you kind of set the prices and stuff.
Oh.
So I have a friend who kind of does the same thing as me, and she has been making a decent amount of money. She's already sent in a few boxes, and she's been getting sales every day over there.
What's the name again?
Swap?
Yeah.
Okay, I see it here. That's cool. So you order a prepaid shipping label, and we'll review your items and process them at the fulfillment center in Illinois. And then you'll get an email when your items are available, and then you price them. Wow, that's really cool. That's way better than just like, oh, we'll give you $2.
Yeah, I think it's a lot better than ThredUp, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try it just because I have a lot of stuff that isn't making a ton of money on eBay. Those like $10. I love $10, but like I want to try it for the stuff that I don't want to list over on eBay.
Right, and if you can just dump it in a box and send it off, and
yeah,
$150.
I love this. I'm going to try this today.
Right? That looks cool.
The
all have that backlog that we want to get rid of. I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
The chat is saying that Bonanza is real time at this point for deactivating eBay listings. So that should take care of that selling things you already sold. Yay! Now if I could just sell some stuff over there, that'd be great.
I'm so glad I didn't know about this swap.com when my kids were little, because I'm looking at these cute clothes for like cheap.
Speaking of swap, I use Swappa. It's SWAPPA to buy and sell cell phones. I feel it's more secure than doing it on eBay. The ISDNs have all been verified as clear, so you're not going to buy a phone and then 2 months later it's blocked because they report it stolen. I'm really skeptical about buying cell phones and selling cell phones. on eBay because there's so many horror stories about cell phone sales. But I use Swappa, and it's very. I've had really good experience with it. I've bought like 3 phones off of there in the past, less than a year.
Can you sell the older phones too?
You can sell whatever phone's on there. Yeah.
Because I see them at garage sales all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've, like just the other day, I bought an iPhone 5S to flip. It's right here. So I paid $120 for it, and I'm going to put it up for probably about $250.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we didn't talk about, do we have any other platforms that we're selling on, things we want to talk about?
No.
Yeah, we didn't do our normal topics. Did anybody have anything new that they learned this week? Something that they didn't know before, or they went, oh my goodness, I didn't know that.
I found that Monster stuff sells.
Oh, I heard the beanies. But you have to be careful because I've seen people say that theirs got pulled, that Monster said it was counterfeit.
Yeah. I put this one on Instagram, and it sold last night.
That's probably a good way to do it, because I have seen more than once somebody saying they had a Monster hat or Monster beanie, and it got pulled for Vero.
Yeah.
So did you sell it on Instagram, or did it sell on eBay through Instagram?
It sold on eBay, so I have no way of knowing if the guy saw it on Instagram first, but
Cool.
it doesn't hurt. It's free advertisement over there, right?
Yeah, for sure. Cool.
What were you saying, April?
Keep an eye out for the Monster mini fridges.
The ones from like the convenience stores?
Yeah, I found one on the local Facebook group, Buy Sell Trade, for $100. Listed it on eBay and had a local pickup for $300. So keep an eye out for those.
What do they look like? They're Monster minifigs?
Mini fridges.
Mini fridge. Oh.
Like the countertop units that they have at the convenience store.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Swamp. Okay.
I had something I learned this week and then I forgot. Couldn't have been that good.
I learned a lot from that guy. I was really thankful that I got to have like an hour-long conversation with him. A lot about marketing. The guy at the baby shower that I talked about.
Oh, I missed it. I wasn't here. I'm gonna have to go back and listen. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the show.
And then I sent in my first Amazon FBA shipment today, so I learned how to do that.
Yay. Congratulations!
Thanks.
It only gets easier from here.
It was super easy.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's
right.
good. Sometimes they get they're super complicated, but they get easier with every time.
Yeah, learning curve. That's it.
Okay. So anybody didn't say we also didn't do like our good sales for the week. Anybody have any super great item that they sold this week?
Well, one of the pairs of glasses that sold, I took a best offer of $37 on them.
Oh, that's great!
I picked them up for like $2 or something. And
Margaret's going to become like the glasses connoisseur. She's going to be like, I'm glasses gal.
Oh gosh. Don't even. Anyway. But yeah, the guy apparently collects them. They were like this brand called Safilo or whatever, and they looked like janky plastic, messed up old bifocal. And he was like, I collect this brand of glasses, and
that's awesome. Especially since you didn't know when you were picking them up, you were just like glasses.
yeah. Mhm.
That's the best way. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
My auction for my embroidery floss is ending today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm excited. I hope more people. It's at $71.
Ooh.
And I hope more people bid because my highest bidder has already upped her bid twice. So whatever her end bid is, so if more people bid, it's going to automatically bid.
So how many things of embroidery floss do you have? Because I saw some at the thrift store and I didn't get it.
There are, well, I had the storage box, which I think I paid $4.99 or $6.99 for that case. And then the flosses, I have to bring the listing up because I don't remember. There are 250. No, that's a lie. There are about 260 of the little like wound up ones.
Yeah.
And then there are like 60 of the actual just flosses, that are still wrapped, the little
The longer ones.
Yeah. And so quite a bit.
My Hope Village, Tonya, had a basket full of them for like 10 cents a piece, and I was like, what am I going to do with that? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how much the individual ones go for, but I know that when I had posted about, because I've had these for a while, the case is new. I just bought that like within the last month or two. But the actual little cases, the boxes that were full, those I've had for well over a year. And I remember, it's got to even be a year and a half at this point. I remember when I first posted about them to ask, the people that saw them got really excited about them because the little wound up ones that are already labeled with the numbers, and so I don't know. I didn't do a whole lot more research, but that might be something to look into more.
Because I'm thinking, even if I just had a box, I throw them in. If I see them when I'm out and about, keep throwing them into the box. You know what I mean? Until I get a box full to sell.
Yeah, because this was like 3 different items that I had kind of pieced together at a later date.
Because I was doing that with like silverware, like silver plate stuff. I was just throwing it into a box, and then I was going to do a big lot to sell it. And my sister decided she wanted it.
I sold a couple cool things.
Oh, what'd you sell?
So remember when I was on last week and I was getting all those notifications for that bulk guy? Like, he bought a ton of stuff from me. So he ended up spending $157.
Nice.
And it was like 25 items, so it was great. It was awesome.
That's awesome. That's the best way to do it, too. Just get them all in one out the door.
Yeah. I paid like $11 for this stuff, so it was awesome. And then, so that guy, and then I sold an Oscar de la Renta jacket yesterday for $70.
Wow.
I wonder, this is an idea, if there's a way to set up a website that is kind of like multi-purchase like that. Like if you set it up like, oh, I sell 10 item boxes or whatever, or I sell 15 item boxes, and you pick these things, and this is how much it costs. Like it basically gives them this super volume discount.
Yeah.
That's how ThreadUp was in the beginning. Did anyone ever do ThreadUp when it was boxes?
No.
So they used to do just kid stuff, and it was boxes. So you would buy people's boxes of things. So it wasn't exactly the same, but it was similar.
Yeah, that would be an interesting idea. I'm always thinking of like little experiments to do. I never do any of them, but I do think of them.
There's somebody in the comments asking about Poshmark. I know Thelma does
Poshmark.
Yeah.
Did you do Poshmark, April, or was that? I know Robin does, and Jenny does. I was really hoping Jenny was going to be on today because I know she does Instagram, and I know she did. I thought she did Poshmark, and I know she did Craigslist. So
this is a good show for Jenny, actually.
Do what?
I said this is a good show for Jenny to be on.
I know. I was really was going to be on today. That would have been really nice. I wanted to give an update on Robin before we leave. Robin has moved into a temporary house. They'll be there until May. So they moved in this weekend. She was going to be on the show today, and then she ended up with a dentist appointment. I know they lost their house, and then last week her husband lost his job.
Oh my gosh.
So she needed to get this dental stuff done before their insurance goes away. So so she was going to be on today, and she was really excited about coming on, and then she sent me a message last night, and she said, I have a dentist appointment, and I'm not going to make it. So she should be on next week, so we'll have her back. Yay!
Yeah,
and
for
she did
sure.
say that she was going to take pictures. She's like, I want to take pictures of all the stuff that I was able to buy for the house with the money from the GoFundMe account. I know she got bed. She said they got a bedroom set. Like, I mean, not new. She was buying stuff off of Craigslist. She got a bedroom set. I know her daughter's got beds, and so she was gonna give an update on that coming up. So. Yay!
So is
And
the
thank you
GoFundMe
everyone who contributed. Huh?
Is the GoFundMe account shut down, or is it still
I think it's
open?
still there. I haven't looked at it in the last couple of days, but yeah, thank you everyone that contributed to that. That was the outpouring of support was probably by far some of the best I've seen.
Do you know if she's accepting, does she have like a list of things that she needs? Like if people, is she accepting goods at all?
Like a care box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can ask her about that. I know that some people had talked about, oh, I live in that area, I can bring her things, and at that point they were still living in a hotel. So it was like, well, why don't you just wait till they get a house, because they're kind of in a hotel.
Or
But,
does she have a P.O. box that she uses for her business?
no, she doesn't.
Okay.
No. But she did say that she sold her first item yesterday that she had salvaged from some. She sold a pair of shoes that she had salvaged from the flood, and they sold for $50. So she was really excited about having something to ship out.
Yeah.
Can we make sure to put the GoFundMe link in the video?
Yeah, I can put it in the bottom.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's still active. I just looked at it. But yeah, the outpouring has been amazing. And she did say, like, I think I mentioned it before, though, that, like, even, like, the really tiny, you know, like, not tiny, but $5 donations that people think aren't significant, you know, like, oh, I don't want to give $5, had added up to enough money that she bought her daughter's beds with them. So, yeah, so $5 matters.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. So I put that down in the description as well. Anybody else have anything they want to talk about?
No?
No, bye. No.
See ya.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up today. I wanted to mention Nicole has this really awesome group it's called the States Place. I'll post the link down in the comments. I always post everybody's thing. But it's really helpful for people that have questions. They've got a lot of support for beginners and intermediates, but a lot of beginner questions get answered really in-depthly, and I think she puts a lot of effort into her group, and it's very nice. They're pretty much drama-free. I really liked that. But yeah, so if you have lots of questions or things or just want to get some resources, her group's really great. I'll put the link in the description, and that's it. Anything else? No.
My group is very positive, so no drama is allowed at all. I believe in positive mental attitude, you guys, so come over and have fun, but be ready to be positive if you're going to be in there.
Yeah, I think it's really awful when people use a group as their place to nag and be mad at customers and upset at eBay.
Yeah, there's a place and time for everything, but my group, we're going to be positive and we're going to get through things together.
Yeah. That's really good. All right, well, thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.